Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Zach bringing you guys another video. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about the raw reality of day trading and what it takes to become profitable. This video I haven't really done before. It's just going to be a raw video of me just talking for about 10-15 minutes of what it takes to become profitable. It's a little bit windy out, so I hope y'all can hear me good, but I got my notebook out right here. I got about 6 things that I just want to talk about, what it really takes to become profitable. So first note I have is you really just have to learn a strategy and the basics from a mentor. You could learn as much as you want on YouTube and free knowledge online, but having a mentor by your side is really what took me to the next level. I had a mentor, but before I had a mentor, I was just learning on YouTube. I was taking signals from other people. I didn't really want to learn a strategy for myself. I just wanted to make money, and that's why everybody gets into day trading, is just to make money. But you can't be focused on making money. You have to actually learn the strategy and learn the skill of trading. That's going to take you to profitability over the long run. You can make money, but as fast as you make that money, you could lose it all in a single day. And I've dealt with that many times where I had a great week and then one day I just blown it all. Because that's what trading is. Your money's at risk, and a lot of people love to go on tilt. So yeah, you have to be able to learn from a mentor, and the mentor is ultimately what's going to hold you accountable over the long run and tell you if you're taking good trades, taking bad trades, tweak your trades a little bit, add confluences to where you maybe didn't know there was a confluence, but you add that confluence. And that's what a mentor is for, is to really just guide you to profitability. And yeah, the second note is once you learn the strategy and the basics from a mentor, you have to just start paper trading and then move on to an eval. You could backtest all you want, but you're not going to get any skill from trading if you're not paper trading, or you're on an eval stage, or you're on a funded. You just have to take that next step and start putting money at risk, because that's really where you're going to learn, is when you're actually in the markets doing it. You could backtest all you want. You could backtest the strategy. You could backtest the strategy, like I said, and the basics, and learn everything, but you're not going to get that skill until you're actually putting money at risk in the markets. You really have to learn that from actually doing it. That's the only way you learn in trading. Trading is time in the markets. The more time you have in the markets, the better you're going to become overall. So once you learn the skill, once you learn the basics, you want to hop on paper trading as soon as possible. Start paper trading, buy an eval from Apex, start trading that eval, use code ZAC. But yeah, you just want to move on to an eval and actually start risking money to learn the actual risk management. And that brings me to my next bullet, is risk management. You have to have a risk management plan. If you don't have a risk management plan and you don't stick to it, a lot of people have a risk management plan, but they do not stick to it. You have to stick to it day in and day out. Risk the same size every single trade, because if you're switching your sizing positions, you're going to lose more money, and your risk reward just is not going to be right at all. So you have to really stick to your risk management plan and stick to it. That's the hardest part of trading, honestly. Like, you can learn a strategy, you can learn how to trade, but if you don't have proper risk management, like I said earlier in the video, as fast as you can make money, you can blow it all in a single trade. And I've dealt with this many times where I was going through a consistent cycle of I'd make a little bit of money and then I'd blow it, or I'd make a little bit of money on a funded account, I'd get a payout, and then I'd blow the funded account, and then I'd spend all that payout money on fundeds trying to pass an account. And it's just like a consistent cycle a lot of traders go through, is just not being able to stick to the risk management plan, or they do stick to it, and then they have one day where they just go on tilt, and that one day could ruin all your progress for weeks of trading. And you really just have to stick to that plan and focus on the longevity. That brings me to my next point, longevity of trading. You really just have to focus on 6 months from now. One of my homies told me a couple months ago, imagine you 6 months from now. And that's all he said to me, and it really stuck with me, because really, imagine you 6 months from now, if you follow your risk management plan, you follow your strategy, and you follow all the rules you set for yourself when you first started trading. And you will see success in day trading as long as you just never give up and stick to that plan. But when you going through that consistent cycle of you make a little bit of money and then you blow it, and it's just a consistent cycle of not having proper risk management, and you just won't make money long term. Yes, you might make a little bit of money, but how I was what happened with me was I was making a little bit of money, and then I'd blow it. I'd blow it the next week on either more fundeds, or I'd move my payout money into options, and then I'd blow that options account. And it happens so many times that I'm at the point in my trading career where I'm just like, I'm done with that. I'm sticking to my risk management plan. And a lot of you guys will go through the same thing, and eventually you'll be so done with just losing every single day that you just want to follow. Well, not losing every single day. You stop going on tilt is what I mean. And you get so fed up with blowing accounts that you just focused on longevity. You're not even focused on payouts. You're focused on taking good trades every single day, showing up at the markets and following your rules. And that's really what it takes to become profitable, honestly, is just sticking to the plan and sticking to the longevity. Don't think about 2 months from now, think about 6 months, think about a year from now. We're all in this for the same reason, and that's to get freedom and to be able to work from wherever we want, whenever we want. And that's really what trading is, and that's why I love trading. It's you versus you. It's not a business where you're relying on other people. You're relying on yourself, and you have to build discipline every single day in the trading. And if you don't have discipline in your outside life, you're not going to be disciplined in the charts. You really have to be disciplined all around in your everyday life in order to see success in day trading. And the next bullet point is you have to make sacrifices and go all in. If you are not all in with day trading and you're showing up here and there on the charts, you're not going to see success over the long run. I fell victim to this when I first started trading. I feel like all these things I'm talking about, I've done, and that's why I'm talking about it, because I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes, and obviously everybody's going to make the same mistakes. But if I could help one of you guys learn trading a lot faster, that's my whole goal. So you really have to go all in. You have to stop half-assing trading, showing up on Monday and maybe Wednesday and trading 2 days out of the week. You have to show up every single day at 9:30 to 11 and really see what the market has to offer, because every day there's opportunity in the markets. You just have to find that opportunity. But if you're showing up here and there, you're maybe taking signals, you're not going to see success long term. You might make a little bit of money on Monday and maybe Friday, but if you're not showing up Monday through Friday willing to put money at risk, yes, you do not need to trade every day. And yes, everybody has breaks in trading. Breaks are great in trading. When you take a break after a losing streak, it really helps you reset your mind, but you have to really be all in every single day and not half-ass it. And you have to make sacrifices. You have to stop going out. You have to stop partying, because if you're not at maximum optimization when you're trading, it's just hard, because your mind isn't going to be in the right spots. You're focused on going out Friday night instead of the trading day Friday night or Friday day. You're focused on females. You're focused on drugs. You're focused on the wrong things. Focus on trading, and it will all come to you. Just focus on trading, focus on God, and sticking to your plan. And that's really what trading is about, and that's really how you become profitable. Is just learning the strategy from a mentor, paper trading, learning the actual skill, time in the markets, and then sticking to that risk management plan and just showing up every single day of the week. It doesn't matter what day it is, unless it's a bank holiday or unless you're on break. That's the only days you should not be showing up in the markets. And really just making the sacrifice to be able to learn the skill of trading. And it's hard. Trading is hard. I've been at this for 3 years now, and I'm not seeing crazy success yet, but I know my time is soon, and that's how you guys should think every single day. Your time is soon. Just keep praying, keep working, and it's all going to pay off. Trading is about time in the markets. The more time you have in the markets, the more knowledgeable you become, the better you are at trading. And that's really what it takes to become profitable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Little 10-minute video of me just talking about what it really takes to become profitable. I'm going to be doing more of these videos of me just yapping up on the balcony, or the rooftop, sipping my energy drink. But yeah, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Join the private Discord community down below. Follow my socials, and I will see you guys on Monday with the trade recap. Peace out, y'all.